This is Dr. Hamm, recording on behalf of the SCP Foundation, with SCP-049. SCP stands for Special Containment Procedures, and our motto is Secure, Contain, Protect. Our job is to contain anomalies such that don't follow the natural laws of the world, and protect from the world, so that they don't reach the eye of the public. We are the last bastion of security in a world where natural laws rapidly break down. We are here to protect humanity from the things that go bump in the night, from people who wield power beyond mortal understanding. We are here to make the world a safer place. We are the holders of wonders and the caretakers of dreams. We are why the world continues.
Alors, comment devons-nous commencer? Une introduction?
Is that French? Can we get a translator?
The King's English, no need for translation, so can speak it well enough.
Good, then. My name is Dr. Raymond Hamm, and
Doctor, a like-minded individual, no doubt. Wherein is your speciality, sir?
Cryptobiology. Why?
A medical man, such as myself, wonders abound, and here I worried I had been abducted by the common street thugs. This place, then, is this your laboratory? I had wondered, as clean as it is, and with such little trace of the pestilence here.
The pestilence? What do you mean by that?
The scourge, the great dying. Come now, you know, what do you call it? No matter. The pestilence, yes, it abounds outside these walls, you know. So many succumbed, and many more will continue to, till such time as a perfect cure can be developed. Fortunately, I am very close. It is my duty in life to rid it of its role. You see, the cure to end all cures.
When you say the Great Dying, are you talking about the bubonic plague?
I don't know what that is.
I see. Right. Well, the entities our agents encountered at that house. They were dead when you encountered them, yes? And you reanimated them.
In a manner of speaking, you see things too simply, Doctor. Expand your horizon, life and death, sickness and health. These are amateur terms for amateur physicians. There is only one element that exists in the world of men, and that is pestilence. Nothing else. Make no mistake, they were very ill, all of them.
You think you cured those people?
Indeed, a cure is most effective.
The things we recovered were not human.
Yes, well, it is not the perfect cure, but that will come with time and further experimentations. I spent a lifetime developing my methods, Dr. Hamm, and I'll spend a lifetime more if necessary. Now, we've wasted too much time. There's work to do. I require a laboratory of my own, one where I can continue my research unedited, and assistance, of course, though I can provide those of my own in time.
I don't think our organization will be willing to.
Nonsense. We're all men of science. Fetch your coat and show me to my quarters, Doctor. Our work begins now.
We've watched you work for several weeks now, and honestly, I'm not sure if I understand what you're doing. Can you describe your process in detail?
Oh, goodness, no. The process is most intensive. As I said to your assistant, the best instruction you will find about my methods are here in my journals, as I've kept exhaustive records of my work there.
I see. My concern, Doctor, is that we still don't understand what you're seeking to cure, how it manifests, or how turning these creatures into quasi-living mindless drones helps in that effort.
You do not understand the pestilence, even after all this time, Doctor? It is an unspeakable horror, one that has shown its true face to many times before and will again. I find myself blessed with the wisdom and good senses needed to root it out and destroy it, but many like yourself cannot. It is a cruel judgment, I fear, to be at the mercy of a disease you cannot fully comprehend.
That still doesn't answer my question. How is your cure any kind of cure at all?
It is a cure. You may laugh at my efforts if you please, but do not besmirch the good name of scientific progress that has developed this great mission. What you so short-sightedly see here is a life better than any this creature could have hoped for. Striking, as it was with pestilence. This creature is not clean, unable to spread the pestilence, and free from the terror it would have experienced otherwise.
This is hardly a creature at all, Doctor. It's not even.
Do not jape me with you, Mr. Sir. You and your colleagues are, like so many others, unable to look past minor setbacks to see the salvation taking place before your very eyes. Do you wait to remove rotten timber until the hulls collapse on top of you? No. You find them, and you pull them out, and you replace them with those untouched by the rot. And most of all, you do not simply mock the structure because it now looks different to you. It is strong. It is free of the disease.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to agitate you. I'm just trying to understand.
Yes, well, do mind your words in the future, Doctor. I am a professional. But even professionals may feel the bite of pride in dealing with criticism of their masterpiece. I will forgive this as an act of good faith between colleagues.
Is there anything else I can help you with, Doctor?
No, that will be all. Another test subject on the usual schedule. You know my preference of subjects with more human anatomies. Dr. Sherman, you're requested to inspect SCP-049.
I need you to explain yourself. SCP-049, you are being directed to explain your actions, and I will remind you that failure to cooperate will result in further restrictions during your containment.
My actions do not need to be explained.
You killed Raymond Hamm, and then butchered him until he...
Not dead. No, not dead. He is cured.
Cured? Cured of what?
The pestilence, sir. I taught you. At least would realize what luck it is. I detected it before.
What pestilence? You keep going on and on about this pestilence, but you have not once been able to properly identify this disease. What could you have possibly seen in him today that you had not seen so many times before? That would be worth his life.
The pestilence presents and progresses in unforeseeable fashions, and has a clear way of creeping into the unprepared and calling it what you want. Doctor, it was a mercy I did to him. He is cured.
He is a vegetable.
I would not expect you to understand. You and your like have proven time and time again to not be men of science, but men of emotion. You cannot appreciate the horrors I've seen. Those many millions who have succumbed to the pestilence and have been changed.
Your cure cost Ray his life.
No, good sir, I saved it. You would allow this to slip back into the despair of disease and death, ignoring that I've created a miracle and...
What disease? What pestilence? He was a healthy man. He was a good doctor.
I am offering it freely to the afflicted, and you are not worth this argument, sir. You and you short-sighted and foolish. Dr. Hamm was sick, and I cured him. I am the only one who can do this. My work must continue. There is so much to learn, so much to...
I've had enough of this. Consider your allowances revoked. Welcome to Containment, 049. We're done here.
And Others can be saved, even you. You do not deserve it. Like you said, I can save them all. I can cast down this plague once and for all. I can do this, only me. I saved him. I saved Dr. Hamm. I cured him. He was sick. I know he was sick. I know he was. And we're all sick. But I can save you. I can save all of you because I am the cure. Dr. Itkin, you are requested to inspect SCP-049.
SCP-049. We are conducting this interview to close out our investigation of your actions taken on April 16th that resulted in the death of a staff member. Do you have any comments to make?
Only that I look forward to the day when you will allow me to resume my work. I spent the last few weeks compiling my notes and constructing a new theory for how the pestilence was able to infect someone in such insidious manner that I nearly couldn't detect it.
Have you experienced any remorse for your actions, for the death of Dr. Hamm?
Yes, well, the death of a colleague is always regrettable, but in the face of the pestilence, we must be swift, Doctor, and act without hesitation.
Dr. Sherman noted in his report that you seemed to be mournful during your initial review.
Lord, perhaps. I had not thought that it was lamentable that a fellow doctor became infected, but the work continues, regrettable as it was. Dr. Hamm's death was provided important insight. Living human subjects are the only way to proceed forward. I have decided. My cure is little abuse on dead flesh, and I've gleaned all I can from a generous supply of corpses. My desires tend towards tending those still living who suffer from the disease.
I'm afraid you're going to be disappointed, Doctor.
Oh, Doctor, I wouldn't be so sure.
This was Dr. Itkin to record the interview as a close of our investigation of the prior actions of SCP-049 that resulted in the death of a staff member on behalf of the SCP Foundation. More interviews will be conducted in the future, of course, as to be sure of the needs of SCP-049, and as to understand more of SCP-049. What is it now?
We're in need of Dr. Itkin as duty to interview SCP-682.
Alright.